Welcome back to iHeart Crypto. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel. If this video brings you value, go ahead and smash up that like button. Let's get right into it. We got Bitcoin coming in at 37,950, so about 38,000, and we are still in this downtrend of resistance, as you can clearly see on our weekly time frame on the Heikin-Ashi candles. And one thing that I like looking at the Heikin-Ashi candles with is that they have these trend reversals here, where you have an overshadow, you have the wick, the candle, and then an overshadow, as opposed to your trending Heikin-Ashi candles, where you have these overshadows up here and not many down here, not many down there. So these little candles right here can signal trend reversals, but of course it's not 100%. As you can see here, you could have signified a trend reversal back down to the downside, and it did not. Or you could figure that it might have signaled a trend reversal here, and it did not. So it's not to say that these are 100%, but it does give you a good indication of the general trend. And one of the things that we can see here is that this trend eventually has to break. What do we think that was going to happen? I think everyone is looking for this 30K, 30K, 29K level. I mean, it's a possibility that we get down there eventually. I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon. So, I mean, just looking at the hourly, we're coming up here, and we could be possibly attempting another breakout from this downtrend of resistance. Alright, so we could be setting up for a little breakout here. It does look, on the hourly at least, that we are kind of getting rejected at the moment. But this thing could go sideways, hit this, retest, and then boom, we could be off to the races. Or what Bitcoin has been doing, which has been pretty consistent, is kind of just coming up and faking us out. Coming up, fake out. Everyone gets bullish and come back down. Fake out, gets bullish, we come back down. Fake out, get bullish, come back down. Fake out, get bullish, come back down. Now is it going to be the same thing where we come back down? I mean, this could be the beginning of a bigger drop today. We're going to see. A big drop would be great. We would definitely accumulate some more coins. As of right now, a little portfolio update is, we were too risk adverse, if you will. We were too much in the market. Not enough cash on the side for bills. We needed to dial it back to be extremely conservative. And what we ended up doing was we bought one Solana for $100. We thought that was a good price point to start off with. We originally had it at 93. We did sell a little bit of a profit, but we did buy here back at 100 to hold long term. We also bought one Chainlink for $16.56. But we were going to be accumulating some AVAX for sure. We love AVAX, some Matic. We have some Kadena. We have some Arweave, and we have some Chainlink. So these are the coins currently I'm accumulating, but according to my list over here, all right, we do have a little bit more. We have some Luna, all right, we have some Sandbox, some HBAR, some eGold, some XRP, some VeChain, some Phantom, Immutable X, Quant, and Kai is one I just kind of bought a while ago. This chart, I mean, it's called Cardia Chain. It's like a Vietnamese blockchain, specific to the Vietnamese country, I think, specifically. I could be wrong, but I just saw it on Altcoin Daily's video, and it looked very promising. And I thought, wow, a low cap new blockchain, So let me go pick some of that up. So I picked some of that up on Uniswap, just kind of feeling out Uniswap. I think I wanted to put $100 into there. Let's see if this thing comes up. Yeah, I think I put $100 into there, and it's down 50%. So, meh. But don't forget about the gas fees as well. Do I have any NFTs in here? Oh, here's our NFTs. We got 2 NFTs in this bad boy. This one I made right here. This is my personal NFT. First NFT ever made by a teacher. Just saying. They're on Rarible if you want to go check them out. Okay. So yeah, that's our Coinbase wallet. Just a little bit in there, just a little bit, guys. We're not going crazy at the moment. It's still early in the bear market. I'm kind of figuring out. So there's nothing to worry about. There's so much time to accumulate. I mean, if you look back and you look at how long the bear market was, okay, this bear market was huge, huge, absolutely huge. I mean, this thing lasted for years. And there's no reason to say that we're going to come down into this bear market and have another accumulation period of 900 days. This there's no reason to say that. I mean, we could be right about here in the market cycle according to 2017. Look at February 4th, literally to the day, the exact market where the market actually bounced. So that's just something to note today. That could be very, very interesting to see. Let me see if that's the actual specific day here. Unless that was the 10th. No, it was February 6th, 2018. And if you look, we were also in this huge downtrend before getting a bounce up here at about $5,000. Yeah. So, just something to note. And then we went sideways for a very long time in that zone where we had the bounce. We came back up. We basically Bitcoin did a 1x from this bottom, and then we came back down, and $6,000 was like your support for a very, very, very long time. When it finally broke, it lost 50% of its value. And could that happen again? That could happen again. I mean, we could come back down here. This could be your new low $30,000 range. Kind of have $30,000 as support. Finally break down into the 20s for a little while, and then kind of come back up and kind of test some of these highs over here. Kind of make a new higher high. That'd be fine. So there is a ton of time to start accumulating. We haven't even bounced yet. I think after the bounce, will be the time to either it's a good trade to maybe trade some coins there. Maybe if Solana goes back to $150, maybe you sell it and buy back in lower. Though you do want to hodl. Well, we do plan on hodling, but maybe it'd be a nice place to put in a long, gain some profits for some to buy this dip when it dips back down. I mean, it just seems so obvious to kind of just happen and be like, just easily just say that we're gonna have this bounce, this retest, and then this continuation up here before we come back down. It just seems so simple to say, but that's what the chart is showing us. So we are into. Let's take a look at the overall crypto market real quick. All right, so we got Bitcoin coming in at about $38,000, up 5% in the last, 4% up in the last 24 hours. Ethereum up 9%. Solana up 12%. So that's really good. We got some good movers. A lot of green. Cosmos up 12%. And if you look over the last 60 days, a lot of these are still down. Especially your higher cap coins. But if you can see, things are starting to come back up. Things are starting to gain a little bit of traction. And maybe today is the breakout that we're going to have. You don't know. You really don't know. Well, we're going to see how it happens. But we did, I wanted to buy some quant today so bad. Some quant. Let me look at the quant chart. Quant up 4% today. I almost wanted to just buy this on stream, to be honest with you. I mean, it took such a big bounce off that $100 level, and I didn't scoop some up. I just my eyes weren't on quant, and quant is now at $140, and I'm kind of just dying to get some at 140 right now. That would be dope. But with the impending Bitcoin breakout, it's either going to be a great buy or it's going to be not such a good buy, although it's kind of going against the market right now. I tell you what, on stream today, we will buy a quant, especially right now. Let's go do it. Let me buy one quant before it gets away from us too much. And I have a feeling as soon as I buy this, it's going to dip. I just have that feeling. Because it's pumping right now. You're not supposed to buy a pumping coin. You're just not supposed to do it. $141 exactly. Those could be some sell orders right there at 141. Look, it's just stalled out. It's just stalled out. Do we buy this quant? It's a little high. My buy zone is down here at 100. I mean, that's a 40% decrease. You know? It looks like it's just stuck there at the moment. There we go. Started to come back down. Come back down a little bit. But 140 bucks. Is that a bargain deal for quant? Well, let's take a look. Quant's all-time high was $400. $420. Strike up the meme. You know, and it is basically at resistance right now, where you have old support flipping into new resistance. You never want to buy at resistance, you know? And it seems to be just hitting that resistance right now. I mean, look at it. It's just going to get stalled out at 141. So I tell you what, you know, quant is one that we are really, really into. And the reasons are, for example, let's just take a look at what quant is according to CoinMarketCap. So quant launched in June 2018 with the goal of connecting blockchains and networks on a global scale without reducing the efficiency and interoperability of the network. It is the first project to solve interoperability problem through the creation of the first blockchain operating system. So this project is built as an operating system, distributed ledger technology, and overledger network by connecting different blockchain networks. The project is billed as the first OS to be built for blockchains. So operating system. The main aim of quant using overledger is to bridge the gap that exists between different blockchains. The backbone of the project is the overledger network, which quant bills as the ecosystem on which the future digital economy ecosystem will be built. Overledger allows developers to build decentralized multi-chain applications known as maps for their customers. For developers to build a map on the network, they must hold a certain amount of quant tokens. So they've got their coin in demand for developers. It's interoperability, which I really like. And it is, I think, future technology. So quant would just be a very long-term hold. You know, quant could be $1,000 in the next bull cycle. You're getting it for 140 bucks. So, you know, it just goes to show you, you know, buying at 140 or 100 bucks or 100 bucks, you know, does it really matter? Does it really matter? But, you know, you're going to wait for this to come down. You know, if it breaks this resistance right here, it could be headed back up to about 200 bucks if we do get bullish again. So, you know, maybe we pick some up. But again, I don't want to see my portfolio. I don't want to be buying at resistance here. And right now, both Bitcoin and quant are at resistance. And you don't want to buy at resistance. Although, do we get the breakout is the question. These are the hard things to be thinking about. I tell you what. Let's go ahead and buy a quant. I think we should buy a quant. Just buy one quant. All right? And then we will log it in. Quant. Buy. Let's see if I have enough for one quant. We just want one. Oof, 141. I want it for 140. I do want it for 140. It's coming down a little bit. Let's wait. These are the problems I go through when I'm trying to buy crypto. You know? Oh no, it's coming back up. Oh, FOMO. This is too much fun. This could possibly make another Bart Simpson. I mean, all Bitcoin's doing has been making Bart Simpsons, you know? And then we could finally get our big capitulation. And if that case, quant's going back down to 100 bucks and you lose 40% of your money. Just saying. So, maybe something we don't want to do. It seems to be hitting that resistance right there. It doesn't seem to be wanting to go any higher than 140. Patience is the key. Patience. So other than that, we did pick up some Chainlink. The reason why we picked up some Chainlink is that with Chainlink, it did look like it was in a good accumulation zone. All right, so let's just go over here to the daily. As you can see, it has a lot of support right here in this region where we have tested the previous high and then our previous lows over here, and we are sitting right at support. So, you know, picking up Chainlink today was a great a great investment. We got it for 16 bucks. You know, maybe we buy 2 Chainlink at this price, but we just decided to get 1 Chainlink. Let's just get 1. You know, Chainlink could be 100 bucks next cycle, maybe 200 bucks next cycle. So, you know, 16 bucks for a $200, $200 Chainlink, why not? Let's take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. So, yesterday we were sitting at a 20. We are still sitting at a 20 in extreme fear, and we have been in extreme fear for at least the last month. So any time to be we're in extreme fear is a good time to be accumulating. We are having a green day according to our heat map right here. I wanted to show you this on the Beginner's Guide to Crypto Assets, which if you want a link to this PowerPoint or Google Slides, it is in the description below. If you click the link in the description below, it will give you your own copy of this PowerPoint that you can have. So one of my favorite things is this this Blockworks chain, and it's a visual representation using South Park on the Ethereum and the Bitcoin blockchain. And as you can see, you have all these transactions, and they get into the blockchain. And each block, by the way, read the definition: data that is linked together, a database that that cannot be changed or tampered with, a platform of trust. So basically, this whole entire like subway system is like a blockchain, and all of this inside the cars are the data, all the transactions. And as you can see, Bitcoin moves a lot slower than Ethereum does. And I wonder if I can zoom out. No, but you have all Ethereum dApps over here. So for example, you have SushiSwap, all right, you have Axie Infinity, all right, all the apps that are built on top of Ethereum. And here's your low fee line. And as you can see, some of these people are skipping the line. That's because they are paying higher fees to get their transactions validated quicker than the people in line. And if you actually click on these little guys, it'll show you what the transaction is, because of course it is open source and everyone can see what everyone is doing. And so this person right here is on OpenSea, and he paid a max gas price of 18 Gwei. And this is just a really cool thing to see. It's a really cool visual representation of the Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchain and the transactions that are going on in real time. So this is live. That's, to me, is so cool. So we got a couple stories here. We have what the IRS court case over crypto staking taxes really means. The IRS doesn't offer much guidance for paying taxes on crypto staking rewards. A lawsuit may nudge it toward changing the rules. So should a person be taxed when they receive staking reward in the form of cryptocurrency or when they sell it? Current U.S. tax policy is a tad unclear on whether these rewards are taxable. In fact, it doesn't mention staking at all. All right, Joshua Jarrett is arguing that the rewards should be treated as newly created property, i.e. like ears of corn in a field, grown in a field, and therefore shouldn't be taxed until he sells them. So let me know what you think in the comments below, whether staking rewards should be taxed or taxed when you sell it. And then we have Immutable X. We're big fans of Immutable X. We did we covered Immutable X a little bit in maybe like 3 videos ago. So the price soars after Gamestop partnership and new project launches. A handful of newly launched projects on February 3rd's Gamestop partnership announced catalyzed a strong rebound in the IMX price. So Immutable partners with GameStop. The biggest boost in momentum for IMX came with the February 3rd announcement that the protocol has partnered with GameStop to launch an NFT marketplace later in the year. As part of the collaboration, a $100 million fund was created that is designated to provide grants to game developers and studios interested in building on Immutable X and the NFT marketplace. And then the project launches as a growing popularity for NFTs. There was a second factor. Hold on, I missed one. Did Binance listing provide a delayed boost? The second factor that helped boost the project on January 10th, and in fact that was my birthday, listing of the IMX token on Binance, the top cryptocurrency exchange by volume. That was the second catalyst for its pumpage. And then the third factor propelling IMX higher has been the steadily addition of new projects and partnerships launching on the Immutable X NFT marketplace and the overall popularity of the NFT sector. So as you can see, NFTs are absolutely killing it right now, and Immutable X is part of that subcategory of crypto. All right. And I think that was it. And I tweeted out today, bear markets are meant for accumulation, not panic. If you don't follow me on Twitter, my handle is down in the description below. And everyone, have a great day. And don't panic sell your crypto. Invest smart, like a bear. Accumulate. And then you'll be rewarded with life-changing wealth. Have a great one, guys.